Secretary Tripathi, Joint Secretaries, Mr. Negi, ladies and gentlemen. Not too many ladies in research and innovation, I see. So, Varsha ji, what is the cause for that? Because I'm sure the kind of excellent work the ladies are doing in my department, we should see more ladies getting into research also now. But I'm delighted that the ministry is focusing its energies on creating for the future an infrastructure, creating a robust framework in which our ambitious goals for renewable energy can be not only met but also met effectively. End of the day, we may, as Secretary just mentioned, we may set up thousands and lakhs of megawatt of renewable energy, but unless it is robust, unless it's good quality equipment which lasts for long, unless it's equipment which boosts the confidence of the people who are using it, it could lead to actually a reverse problem of people losing faith in renewable energy and possibly even giving up on fresh investments or making India completely reliant on international purchases. And therefore, creating together with all of your support, setting up a national lab policy which determines what will be the procedure going forward for testing, what kind of standards will be engaged or required for good quality equipment to come to India, and dovetailing that with good inspection methods, inspection laboratories, a robust certification program. I'm sure this dimension of the work in the Renewable Energy Ministry is something which is, to my mind, most essential if we have to be successful in this program. I cannot actually emphasize on the importance this government, particularly the Honorable Prime Minister, gives to research, to development, to innovation. Just 3 days back, the entire government of India machinery was with the Honorable Prime Minister at a program where space technology was discussed. And he himself, I believe, sat for nearly 3 hours in that meeting. And all the departments of the government of India sat with him to understand what is the potential that space technology offers to the future of the country, to bettering the lives of the people of India. And in some sense, the seriousness of the government in effective utilization of technology is reflected in that meeting 3 days back, and followed up soon thereafter with a discussion in the cabinet yesterday to engage all the departments and see what they have taken away from that conference on space technology and what each one of us is going to do to use the most modern tools available, particularly with the support of ISRO in India. I don't know if anybody from ISRO is invited here today. Anybody from ISRO is also here or not a part of this? Yesterday we have reviewed in our office, in the MNRE office, what power, what renewable energy, what coal could do. And we found so many opportunities to engage with the space department to further the objectives of the government or the ministries and to reach the benefits of technology to the people. So in some sense, your workshop today is an extension of the interest the government has, because all these technologies, all these efforts are towards improving the quality of products, quality of delivery of service, and every possible technology should be used. And the most latest and modern technology should be certainly brought to India, certainly used by Indians. Innovation has to come into the country. And in that sense, all the work that we do can only be done effectively if you set robust standards, good standards, if you have a mechanism to test that what is being supplied is to the standard, And after testing, if you have a mechanism to certify that what has been done is to the standard that was expected. And in that sense, I do hope in the course of the day today, you will come up with good suggestions. I'm sure it will be an interactive based discussion where everybody will participate with good ideas. And in a defined time frame, we'll be able to come up with recommendations for us to invest in new technology wherever required, new facilities, new equipment, people training. At the end of the day, whatever you all will come up with, we'll have three dimensions. It will have a people dimension, because capacity building of our people to test better, to be able to certify if honestly. It'll involve probably some equipment of the best in class in the world that we should bring to India, and facilities of the nature which ensure proper testing. We've recently had the controversy on Maggie, and to date, there is uncertainty on whether the product was wrong or the testing was wrong. And I certainly wish that in our work in the renewable energy sector, where we are looking at an investment of close to at least 100 billion in the next 5 years, and if you look at a longer horizon of the next 15 or 20 years, you are looking at an investment of nearly 350 or 400 billion dollars. That's almost 3 to 4 lakh crore rupees. And any effort on research and development, on innovation, standardization, can only make that investment, such a large investment, more fruitful, more useful for the people of India. And therefore, we will have no budgets or no constraints of budget when it comes to the work that your workshop is going to do today. I'm sure India has the potential to lead the world in this mission. And to my mind, look at what we did with the Mars mission. It's unique in a most cost-effective manner. At first attempt, we were able to successfully conclude the Mars mission. I'm given to understand almost 16 or 18% or maybe more of all scientists in NASA are of Indian origin. So it actually is something we all need to reflect on. And it's a systemic failure that our people can perform so well, can excel, can provide innovation and technology to the world, but fail to do so within India. And it may also be good if in the course of the day, in your deliberations today, you try and assess what are the gaps that we need to set right. What are the enablers that will help us to do what NASA is doing in the US? Or maybe the lab which came up with the boson particle, what is that? The famous Higgs boson particle, which is that lab? It's CERN, the CERN CERN facility, that's right. So, I mean, I don't see any reason India needs to be far behind the curve on technology, on innovation. And the abilities of India are boundless. If you want my personal opinion, I believe each one of you in this room and your colleagues in your institutions has the ability to excel, has the ability to come up with the best possible solutions to all of these issues that you're going to discuss today. And India has to lead the world. We cannot keep following the world. We cannot keep cloning the world. We will have to show the path. And having set such ambitious targets, which are probably the largest and most ambitious program on renewable energy anywhere in the world, I think we cannot afford to be behind on standardization, on testing, on certification. And if we have to make India self-reliant, if we have to become self-reliant in these aspects of technology, in manufacturing in India, if we have to be self-sufficient, that India can meet its own demands, its own requirements. India is not import dependent. India is not looking at what the rest of the world is doing and just copying what is happening there. The only way we can do it, the only way we can be self-reliant, the only way we can be self-sufficient is when we are self-confident. And I do hope at the end of the deliberations today, we go back with a confidence in our own ability. We go back with a confidence that we shall do it, we shall excel, we shall achieve what we've set out to do. And on our part, I can assure you, there is no budget to research, there is no budget to innovation. We are willing to go that extra mile. We would look at your ideas with the greatest degree of seriousness. Can we upgrade the National Institute of Wind Energy? Can we reinvigorate the work we are doing in the National Institute of Solar Energy? What can we do to have excellent testing facilities all over the country, be it for solar panels, be it for modules, be it for cells, be it for our LED bulbs program, which is an associated program that the ministry or our government is doing on the energy efficiency side. Can we have engagement to see whether renewable energy output can be increased? Can we check whether the products made in India on wind farms, on windmills, solar, biogas, the chulas, all of this put together, small hydel turbines. The scope is huge, requirement is big, and I'm sure with the leadership that Mr. Tripathi provides to this ministry and with the ability I see on the table today, we can innovate in India, we can invigorate our institutions, and we can integrate internationally our massive program on standardization, on testing and certification. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your inspiring speech, sir. Inspiring us to move to take the progress further for in innovation, technology development, sir. You all have seen the last 1.5 years witnessed the drastic changes in energy sector, and our honorable minister has made tremendous contributions. Sir. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to share it. I have to say, express vote of thanks. This is the first workshop of this kind that has been organized by Venari. And as I explained in the beginning, the intention is to Thank you very much. Now we start with the first technical session. I request all the co-chairs. This has to be chaired by Secretary Manari, and co-chairs are Professor Vikram Kumar sir, Professor Srinivas Murthy sir, for this session. So I request you to kindly come on, yes, please. Thank you very much.